Hey everyone, it's Stellar Steel, and it's time to steal yourself another episode of Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Last time we began our adventure to stop Wario and take back our land. It's strange how it's called Mario Land 2. You think that apparently Ross Land from Mario Land 1 was his land? Naming titles, I don't know, people criticize how this game is named 6 golden coins, and there's a whole shrew of just miscellaneous stuff that makes no sense for this, but that's besides the point. This time, though, we're going to be going through and hopefully finishing up Tree Zone. I actually honestly forgot that how I did this before. I tried to do one zone per episode. So you know what? We're going to be doing 2 zones this episode. Not only are we going to be defeating the boss of Tree Zone coming up, we're going to be defeating the boss of a much shorter zone. We'll go and just go to the left because, hey, I'm a lefty, and I think not a whole ton of people knew that. I've said it before in my videos, but I'm a lefty, and yeah. Once again, I didn't study the names of these enemies, but I did look up briefly online about a few various things. Also, I don't want to grab that. I like to give some love to the bunny eaters, even though the fire flower much, be better. You know, there's obviously enemies still returning from other Mario games. I think this is one of the ones, one of the Mario games where it doesn't seem as odd. I mean, you know, it's got some weird things like, I guess, a tree. I mean, I guess Mario games had them before. Jeez, that was close. I'm playing off my monitor, so there's a bit of input lag, and, well, not just input lag in general. The games are just kind of moving slower, and you can kind of just see that happening on screen. Right here's a life. I think this... Am I going to hit my head? No, okay, no, that's a platform you can go through. I do remember there being a hidden block around... Yes, haha, just like I thought. Oh, that was close. See, that's why bunny ears are nice. I know some people are saying, like, they might think, oh man, it's kind of pointless considering how this, power doesn't really return. Also, these guys right here, I don't know if... I think they can hurt you, but they just fly away and they're just kind of there, so... Whoop-de-doo, and whatever reason we're in a tree, and I don't know why there's ants at the top of a tree. I think I say to that before, but... Yeah, and oh, another carrot power-up, so, we get to grab it, we get to see Mario go from small to big for whatever reason, even though we already knew that was there. I don't know why they added spikes on the... I don't want to call them Venus flytraps, the Patui piranhas? No, that's the ones with the spike balls. The fireball piranhas, I don't know. People could... Wow, troll blocks, they're a lot more prominent in this game than I thought, okay. 2 health. I mean, not health, I guess. One thing I will state, though, I didn't state last time. Wow, we're already at the end of the level. The hearts, the reason why they're like this in this game is due to the fact that, mushrooms, obviously, there's no color palette. 1-up mushrooms, they're a bit different, so you can't really exact things. Well, why the frick am I saying exact things? I thought I missed that, too. No, because, 1-up mushrooms and mushrooms, they're literally the same thing, just different color, really. I mean, you can make different sprites, but, like, who's going to really detect those sprites besides me? I want to go to the other level because I want to do everything possibly in this. But, like, who's able to tell the difference between, like, a sprite and another sprite? I know there are different things. I keep saying the word sprite too much. But also, I really like this music. It sounds like it's some sort of, like, derpy troll-a-thon. Also, these bees, for some reason, they sound like a saw when you step on them. Oh, never mind. It's something else that sounds like a saw. I just want to break those blocks. There's those bees right there that come out. You can stomp on them, but watch out for the skull bees. Those... Well, actually, I think you can defeat those, but... Well, let's see. Okay, those are the ones that sound like a skull. The reason why is because they're basically the equivalent of dry bones in this game. After a little bit, they will pop back up. They're actually called skull bees, but I'm going to call them that. These guys are like thwomps. It's kind of obvious there. I don't know. There's a lot of enemies that are similar. They act similar, and I guess they have the same hitbox, per se. I don't think you can stomp on these guys. I'm not even going to try because I don't want to lose my bunny ears. And it's probably for the point of research and science, but also don't even try to outrun these guys. Your speed is not going to be Mach enough to get past that. A little bit trickier with these blocks right here, but I think we can just, well, not run over them, but close enough. Just casually, I guess, run over them. Now these caterpillars are spiked for some reason. Don't step on them, obviously. There's kind of like, I guess, spiny equivalents. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of different enemies that are pretty similar. There's a little maze portion right here. You can't actually do things. One thing you might notice with the episode prior is when I'm pressing up and down, it changes the camera angle. So you can, like, press down, and there will be a limit to it, but then you can press up as well to change the camera. It's a little annoying, but... didn't really bother me. It has happened quite a bit in other episodes, and obviously, hey, look at that, Mario Tactics. Just stomp underneath, and there you go. It's also kind of weird seeing how this game has a fluctuating frame rate. As you can see, the grade I'm probably gonna end up. I guess I could take the fire flower. It does help somewhat. Just because I would like to get all these blocks. Oh, I missed him. Oh no, never mind. You've got to be. They're immune to fire from the front. I mean, the back, or are they? Well, that's a way to make an episode stall out. Are you kidding me? Can he die? They're immune completely to fire. Wow, that is something I did not know. Learn something new every day, so I'm going to try to get all these blocks just because. Oh. Forgot that there's an equivalent to a ground pound in this for... Actually, I didn't forget. There is sort of a ground pound in this, so you could do like a spin jump. It was in other Mario games, but I don't think you actually could hit blocks with them. There were some blocks you could hit, but you couldn't hit like every block. Also, I should be able to stomp on these guys since I'm smaller now, but wow, things certainly took a turn for the worse from being like, oh, I'll take the fire flower, and then... I don't know, that's... I don't want to say poor game design, but maybe this is more of a troll thing than possible. I don't know. People... Oh, well, that star power-up's a little worthless, but I'll take it. Starman, I should say. I think it's called, like, Superstar later on, because, look at this, these guys aren't even popping out, like, till way later on, so... I don't know, kind of reminds you how the Lonely Goomba said the music for this just sounds kind of weird. And there's these egg enemies that pop out. Not gonna risk seeing if I can stomp them or not. It's also just kind of weird, this bell right there. I don't know if there's a block that's, like, not loading there, but I just find that kind of strange how there's just a bell in midair for a checkpoint. Well, yeah, we did see that for the first level we did for this. I don't know what really these levels are called. There might be something in the file names, but whatever the case is, there's a name, I'm sure, certainly somewhere. Also, we get to see the instance of where Mario stands up and gets kind of slid out. It's to compensate for the fact that, you know, he's not Mega Man, doesn't have a spin. Oh, you can kill those guys with a spin jump. That's cool. Also, I just like the sound effect for spinning in this. Just like... is there a hidden block? There is a hidden block. Okay, good. See, that's the little technique of this game. Sure, there's troll blocks in this, but I will take gladly all the hidden blocks. And I'm gonna do it random because it's like playing the lottery this one. Come on, have you ever seen more of a definition of the lottery than just looking at this right here? And hey, I will get a carrot back nicely. I really appreciate that. I love that. It's like little TNT boxes, I guess. But all right, now we're gonna taking on this enemy, and guess what? Its name is Bird. Yeah, I probably should say that at the boss, but whatever, I guess. So we got these platforms right here. What I was gonna say about the bunny power-up early on before I keep saying way too many things. Also, it's not possible to spin jump when you have the bunny power-up. That is something you should keep in mind. It's kind of interesting seeing, like, all the power-ups aren't exactly, superior. Like, I guess you could say the fire flowers, but I guess it's a limitation to being able to fly infinitely. I think these guys have names as well, but they're literally owls. That's kind of cool. They just have, like, flathead owls. I think their name is, like... It might actually be Flathead. I'm not gonna bother looking at all this stuff up because I just want to make it my Let's Play, and it's kind of whatever, so... Also, clouds with blinking eyes! Man, that's, I remember I would always try to blink really fast. I don't really think it's unhealthy for you, but... we got these birds here that reminds you of albatrosses. Once again, I don't remember if the game slowed down this much in the original release, but it might just be poor emulation for this, for the 3DS version. I don't remember, but whatever the case is, kind of odd. It was a problem back in the 8-bit days. So right here is something where if you didn't have the bunny ears, you can get all that. I don't recommend going behind that pipe because it's literally a troll. You get hit by that Goomba if you can't see it. I guess you kind of say it's a limitation of screen crunch, but you could just say it's a, I don't know, some development there. Mario also feels a little slippery in this. It might just be me. First death for the series, but I already have 21 lives, so that's not that big of a deal. Second death for the series because slipperiness. Oh, okay, I don't know if this is like this in other Mario games besides New Super Mario Bros. It's only like that because of the multiplayer that gives you different powers, but like that block right there just gave me a straight carrot instead of a mushroom, so it's kind of like Mario Maker, how I remember there was a problem back in the day where they didn't have an update where, like, I don't know, I'll continue what I'm saying. Back with Mario Maker, there was a thing where you couldn't, like, it was kind of odd how in most Mario games 4 deaths in a row, jeez. Mario Maker, anyways, it was odd how you wouldn't get, like, you wouldn't get, like, a mushroom, you just get, like, a fire flower straight away. You have to, like, plan how people would get things. Eventually, they added the combination thing, where you could just combine 2 power-ups, and it would give you, based on whatever, like, let's say Mario was small, to give him a mushroom instead of giving him a carrot, like this case, which the carrot has not seen return. I should also say that, too, about the carrot. The carrot is now the oldest Mario power-up very soon. I believe, yeah, okay, never mind, it will be soon, because the Super Bowl recently just made returns. We just need to have, I think it's 2 or 3 more years, and then the carrot will officially have been the longest unreturning Mario power-up. I could be wrong about that, but the Super Bowl was the last one. Also, this pipe right here tells us it's a boss, and it's sitting in an egg. I wonder what could be in that egg. Well, we have a bird right here, and it's simple as jumping, hitting it. Don't stand on top. Okay, actually, no. We could easily take this guy out just by hitting him 3 times. And you lose control. after hitting the third time. But we did it! We defeated the first boss of Super Mario Land 2, and guess what? Just like I said, there was something special about that egg. We get the tree golden coin. Looks kind of like a mushroom, but we did it! We got our first golden coin, and X marks the spot. No, I don't know why I'm saying all that, but we could do this level over here that's like a random graveyard. I guess they could just kind of have this level here for, I don't know, variance. It's one of the oldie auto-scroller levels in this game. I never really liked auto-scrollers, but it's just kind of a level you can do as many times as you want. I think you actually can do all of them, but let's go up to this Egyptian hippo, I guess, because I always thought that it's doing the little, like, there's probably an official name for that dance, which you guys can say in the comments section, but we have the instance of being able to fly in this. Yeah, it's a snot bubble. It's kind of like the pea balloon, but it's not at the same time. Basically, this is another layer of protection as a power-up for Mario. If you get hit, you lose the bubble, but you won't actually lose your power-up. From what I know, you'll just it'll kind of get popped. I don't want to test that theory. There is another Egyptian statue later on, but... Oh, and also, one thing I did want to show to you guys... Oh, I'll just touch this right here. Yeah, see, you do lose it, but you don't actually lose your ears. And the game has some serious slow... I didn't think it was this bad. It's got to be emulation issues. I don't remember this bad in the original. But there is something over here. If you swim to the left, I think you actually need to be small Mario to get this. Maybe not? Okay, no, you don't. So there's a money bag right in here, as it struggles to come out. You collect that, and I think it gives 50 coins. I'm always bad at math, so it looks like it did. Good enough to me. Also, we're coming up on the 99 kill counter for enemies, which is pretty freaking cool. But the snot level does respawn. I always had trouble as a kid. Like, I didn't know the secrets of a lot of games. You just have to simply walk off screen, then it respawns. I wish there was like that with every question block, but whatever the case is. I kind of reckon you swim in the air. I don't know why I'm saying swim, but I guess that is a tactic that people tend to say. You kind of swim kind of low-hanging for here, I guess the low-hanging fruit, because there's coins all over the place. There's question blocks as well. There will be fish that will try to attack you, kind of like the flying Cheep Cheeps. All these enemies do have different names. Also, here's the hippo, another hippo statue. For some reason, you missed that. It makes another power-up jingle right there. I gotta say, some of the more important memories I have for this game is I remember one time, I always return back to this game because I always would struggle, and also you can hit things in the air without losing your bubble. I always struggled to beat this game. I never actually did beat it before, even this is my first game I ever played. This game, because you can go to any area you want, it doesn't exactly have a, difficulty curve. I would say the easiest area is the tree area, and the area we're going up to is probably one of the harder ones. I'm wrong about that. When we're coming up, it's an auto-scroller, so yeah, I already proved myself wrong. I proved myself even more wrong by getting a nice flying fish in the face. We need that bubble, by the way. I should have said that earlier on to get to the next area. So, let's go back, and not too far back, but yeah, those kind of a combination of Albatross and Super Mario Bros. 2, aka Super Mario USA, or a swallow, I guess, from Pokemon Emerald. Anyways, though, this game doesn't exactly have a difficulty curve. I always returned this game quite a bit as a kid, and I never knew how to beat it well, and I didn't know that the final boss was Wario, because, for whatever reason, my dad kept all the boxes for a lot of the Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance games, but we didn't have the box for Super Mario Land 2. We didn't end up finding it until 2 years later on my graduation, but there still was no manual in there, oddly enough. We had the Player's Choice version, which, some people don't really care a whole ton about. I think it's like, I don't know if it is called Player's Choice, but it's like Best Choice, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't ring this bell, because probably gonna end up getting myself a power-up I don't desire. It's giving me a mushroom. I think I said that before the beginning of episode 1. It downgrades you, so rip my carrot power-up, but whatever. Now we're at Space Zone. Very short zone, but this is why I want to take this on. I consider this one of the hardest ones, even if it's a shorter zone, but I gotta say, this music is awesome. Well, the next music will come up will be even more awesome, but I quite like this. I always like Space Mario. It's a pretty special attachment to me. I never really was a fan of space and stuff. I mean, there always was the topics of, like, geology, or not geology, geologist, I think it was. That's people discover dinosaur bones. But, and then, like, space, those are always the common terms you use, like, as a kid, you always would be interested in maybe robotics, all that kind of stuff, but my name Stellar didn't exactly derive from, space stuff, but I kind of do have a bit of a sentimentality, I guess, attachment to it. I've never really been interested in space a whole ton, but it's kind of cool. Also, I think this guy's name is, number 46. Remember when I last looked at this? I don't think you can kill that guy, but he just kind of flies around. So where's number 40, everyone else? But, right here, the screen crunch does kind of impact you, but at least they're kind of nice. Oh, no, I think it's that guy's name. And he'll throw, like, these stars right here, which they don't really make sound effects, but they just kind of explode on impact. Can I hit this guy? Yes, I can. So, how the jumping works is you jump a little bit more floaty. I think you jump the same height compared relative to how Jump before. Also, Fire Mario has a bit more of a different sprite because of the space outfit right here. The only time we see Mario appear in space, I could be wrong about this, besides I don't know if he has a space outfit in Mario Odyssey because I wasn't too attached with the outfits in that game. But they were pretty cool, is Super Paper Mario. That's another really cool one I like to think, and I thought that was a cool reference how, like, oh hey, Space Mario with the helmet. Now, he looks a bit more detailed than this, obviously without color, but the sprite's a little bit more aesthetic-wise. Like, it's got more spaced out detail, but Mario obviously just wears like a fishbowl in Super Paper Mario. In this case, though, you know, he's got the whole spacesuit and everything. I think it actually appears in the official sprites as well, which is cool. And I just love jumping all over the place with topics. I have so many things to talk about. I kind of always get bored when I don't see Let's Players, like, talk nonstop. That isn't really a problem for me. Like, you're allowed to have your videos however you want, which I talk maybe way too much about things. But, also, you might wonder, what's with these strange pigs in here? Well, these pigs appear in a different area. They shoot a different color ball. I find that kind of strange. They're kind of like the cannons of Mario games, but they're recolored. Once again, there's a weakness. Oh, we hit 99! That's cool. So now we can go through these spikes just easily. Also, you can, if you don't use your full extent of the jump, why was that a 0? I guess it's because it doesn't count as an enemy. We're not really going to get a whole ton of use besides cheesing these spikes. Dang, we didn't get a 1-up. I guess that does count an enemy, but never mind. And that slowdown does kind of hurt right there. Rendering all these sprites on the screen. I guess the Game Boy emulator doesn't do the best of job. Yes, we got it. Oh, there was blocks right there, and I didn't notice you could break. That might be a secret exit. I might want to go back to that. I don't want to grab something I don't need. Dang, I don't know how I got the first time. This time I missed, though. Oddly enough. I don't really need lives, but I'm going to go back and check that real quick. There was blocks in the wall. Might just be an aesthetic purpose, but although I ended up losing my Fire Flower, you can also break some blocks with your Fire Flower as well. They sound like the grinding chainsaw thing, but whatever. Anyways, I'll be back. I should also say there's a bit of floatiness with Mario's jump. If you don't completely go all the way down, you can it's kind of strange to say this, but like you can go on the edge of a platform and you can fall off like that, and you get a bit of a boost. It doesn't actually make the jump sound. It's a little odd how it works, to say the least, but you'll get to the hang of it. I should say also, we're not exactly completely out of Earth right now. We're just, I guess, out of I don't know, what is the stratosphere? No, that probably doesn't have gravity. See, once again, I don't have a ton of knowledge about space things, but in the next area, not include this bonus area, we'll see a bit more of anti-gravity, to say the least. And, of course, I get hit, dang it. That was close. Hitbox are a little wonky in this game, I gotta say. Once again, the frame rate is still tanking. It's weird because it can run at 60 FPS, you can clearly see that, but it's like running at 10, 15 frames, maybe less than that too. It's kind of strange how it's maxed out like that, but at the same time it's not. Also, I'm really missing up. I'm skipping out on this coin thing. Oh, I should solve some... I don't know if it's this level or the next level, but there's something kind of cool as well, I should state. I know for a fact that off screen, I think it says, like, Mario off in the stars. You can't really see it. There is a point where you can see, like, the end of the name in this area, but if you, like, zoom out, you can see, like, a name, and I can't reach those coins for the life of me. I probably could if I had... I'm not really sure how I could reach those coins. I'm not really going to bother with that. Gonna ignore these pigs because they were the death sentence of making me lose my flower. So, let's see. What is this? Yes, it is. It is something, but I gotta figure out how to get into there. I think I gotta do like a running jump and get rid of the perpetrator. What is this? Oh, that was close. Good thing I can step on those. Just like the cannonballs from Super Mario Land 3. Super Mario Land 3, Super Mario, Bros, something or other. Super Mario Bros. Something or other. Yeah, that's a great name. Come on, come on. I don't want to jump too high because I'm gonna end up hitting that bell, but at the same time, it's just like, it's tanking right here. Oh man, I don't want to... How am I gonna reach that? Is there like a hidden block somewhere? There's a secret here, and I have to figure out how to get into there. Okay, there we go. That should be enough then to get into there, because I broke the other one, and... Oh, do I gotta break this one? What? Wait. That's not a secret. What's the purpose of that, then? Okay. That's a troll. Pretty much. I could have sworn there was a secret for this, but maybe I'll check it out later. I'm not gonna get that off the top of my head. Anyways, though, this music right here. This music right here. It is kick-ass. I love this. I should say, we're now officially out of the gravity sphere area. You can now float as much as you want to, but I'll be quiet because this is where the good part of the song is. Man, I gotta say, for being a Game Boy and having so many limitations, they did an excellent job with this track right here. Right, we got some Porcupine Fish. That's what I always called them as a kid. I know there's official names for them, but they can be when they pop out, you can attack them with a fireball, and they're pretty easy to deal with. You got these stars here; they're basically invincible. It's kind of a hard. I would say this is one of the harder levels to deal with, but it's shorter. I don't know, I could be wrong about that, fibbing, but as a kid, I always thought this was pretty hard with all these stars and everything, especially the ones floating up and down. It's like Twink from Paper Mario and Kirby. I guess is like definitely. I don't know. People. I guess they got. I don't know. Some people have said this is like kind of like a Kirby game. Well, obviously excluding the being able to absorb things. Right there, these stars have kind of forgiving hitboxes. Just be careful with that. You're not going to be able to these question boxes. That's something to keep in mind. But hey, at least you can enjoy a nice coin flow right there, as long as I get out of that Porcupine Fish. Checkpoint right here. This level is kind of hard, I think, because of the auto-scrolling, but it's not that bad. I believe you want to have that checkpoint right there, because coming up, there's a devastating portion right here. I'm going to kind of slowly go around here. But yeah, we can float infinitely. Unlike the other level where you couldn't hold down the button to be able to float, you had a limited jump distance. You're just kind of floating. In this, you can float for as long as you want. Right there's a fire if you need it. Go through here, then check this out. Super Mario 1 boss, final boss for that matter. Tatonga's here. Yeah, I don't know how this happened, but Bowser was able to get Tatanga, I guess, to help him. But right here, you want to dodge these things by, well, wow, I forgot I can pull infinitely in there. I have nothing to really say how easy that boss was, so go figure. But you want to jump over those balls right there to dodge them. They'll shoot a little thing up in the air. And I'll have like a kind of a cutter thing that reminds you of Kirby, but we got it! We did it! We got the Space Zone coin! And with that, then, we decide to respawn here from the Hippo. And if you ever want to go back to Space Zone, you gotta use the Hippo to get to that area. It's a bit unique thing. It's not actually on the map. You have to use, you know, the Hippo right there. I always found that pretty cool. I did not know that the Space Zone was a vital area because of that, and you found it through this. It's kind of like a secret area to actually, you know, get the coin right there. Probably one of the more hidden ones, I will say, but we're kind of doing things in order right here. I know you can do things linear. Maybe next time we'll mix things up, because generally, I do go from left to right, so maybe next time we'll take the right side of the island then, and go get the Le Turtle. Goodness. Also, wow, I don't know if I'm just this good at this game, but I almost have 999 coins. I could show off the casino thing real quick. It's not that big of a deal. I'll just plop it in, so, you know, why not? But, hey, we did it, so I'll just use 30 coins. It's not really that big of a deal. The roulette wheel doesn't really, I think it has lives in here, but you can just press A, and it's, you know, once again, gambling. You know, guys, how much I love that. There's a witch on here. That witch will just kind of stick its tongue out and just basically, you know, you lost your tongues. The witch can appear on every single area. Obviously, as the coins get higher and higher and higher, you have bigger stakes to win. Right here, though, you can win 99 lives from this. I recommend this because this game can be a little difficult in the final area. Once again, yeah, I've said before that because it's a non-linear game, difficulty spike is kind of all over the place. I would say that area is one of the harder ones. Maybe the water areas, but next time, though, I think we'll be taking the water area, and let's see how bad the trimmer can chug it here, because we're going to the turtle zone. Inside of a turtle, apparently, there is a submarine whale. I don't know. Get ready, guys, because we got a school of fish. We're going to be schooled from this. So, this time, we took down the Space Zone, I want to say what's up. Space Zone, and got the space coin from Tatonga. However reason Tatonga's here, I don't know. It's just a little reference, I guess, to this. I find that kind of strange how you defeat him and now he's there. Defeat him again. I don't know if it's just like a, I almost want to say it's Tatonga's brother, but that's officially Tatonga, from what I know. Next time, though, we take in the Turtle Zone, completing it, defeating its boss, and obtaining the golden coin. See you guys next time. Don't forget to steal yourselves. Bye-bye.